All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying, call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKADASH. Double honors to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostle of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach his truth and all truth and sincerity. A real interesting piece of information came across my desk, so to speak, and it's regarding Toyota and a company named Aurora. Now, if you didn't know, Aurora is basically it's this company that's basically bringing along the driverless trucks, self-driving vehicles. Now, I believe that's the company. Aurora is the company that has the first driverless truck on the road in Texas. Now a lot of things are happening right now in this stretch of time that we are living. One, you have the beast system about to come into play, so which means the market of beast was the RFID micro chip. You have the wars and rumors of wars happening. You have everything going on with Iran, America, Russia, China, Taiwan, Thailand, so on and so forth. And then you have Jacob Trump that's about to be brought on. You have all these immense amounts of things regarding prophecy according to the scriptures happening, which is all you have, and also too, which the grind is ceasing. Because now, what is this imply? If Toyota is putting some of their money, and I guess it's a lot of money into this selfless driving truck, that means that this is about to be a thing. This is about to get popular real quick. Because Toyota is not a small potato in the auto industry. And if this Aurora company is for self-driving vehicles, that means Toyota feels strongly enough to invest in it. That means that they feel strongly enough to where like they're going to be part of this with the new way of things that they're trying to do, which is not have people drive. They're going to have basically AI, like the whole AI automatic takeover. This is all part of it. All right. Now, so this is from Market Beat, which Market Beat is a financial, what the fuck they call it, financial media. I believe they were based in South Dakota, and in this Market Beat, a lot of investors use them. All right, so let's go right into it. So it said Toyota Motor Corporation acquired a new position in Aurora Innovation, Nasdaq free report. It says during the fourth quarter, according to its most recent filing with the SEC, the firm acquired 47,348,178 shares of the company's stock, valued at approximately $298 million, $298,294,000. Aurora Innovation comprises approximately 10.1% of Toyota Motor Corp's holdings. And it says making the stock its fifth biggest holding. Toyota Motor Corp, which is that's Ammon, that's Japan. It said Toyota Motor Corp owned about 2.76% of Aurora Innovation at the end of the most recent quarter. It says other large investors have also recently made changes to their positions in the company. Uber Technologies Inc. bought a new stake in shares of Aurora, which means what? They're going to start cutting away Uber drivers, humans. It says stakes in Aurora Innovation during the fourth quarter valued at approximately $2 trillion? That's $2 trillion, 2 trillion. That's a lot of fucking, I don't know that number. It says Vanguard Group Inc. Increased its stake in shares of Aurora Innovation by 2.4% during the fourth quarter. Vanguard Group Inc. now owns 113,020,406,000 shares of the company's stock valued at $712 billion. After purchasing an additional 2,687,191 shares in the last quarter, Price T. Rowe Associates Inc. MD increased its stake in shares of Aurora Innovation by 13.8% during the fourth quarter. Price T. Rowe Associates Inc. MD now owns 26,671,319 shares of the company's stock valued at $168 billion. After purchasing an additional 3,237,609 shares in the last quarter, I don't know how to pronounce it. GLD Capital Management LLC increased its stake in shares of Aurora Innovation by 2.5%. Now, let's go to show. Look how fast they moving with all this driverless AI automated. They're moving. They're moving with this quick. So all these holding companies, Toyota included, they're all investing major brand and major money and buying major shares of this Aurora innovation, which is self-driving vehicle technology. Which means what? And if it's Uber, it says Uber is in it too. So if Uber is doing it, it means that they're going to cut out human drivers. I always go back to what Elon Musk said with the universal basic income. With the whole thing with AI and all this automated stuff, that damn near 80% or more of the workforce will be cut in America. Well, no, actually, I think they said the world's, I think they're talking about throughout the whole earth. Because this AI is going to go throughout all the countries. They got a lot of AI activities going on in China right now. And now we're what? America. It says, finally, Durable Capital Partners LP increased its stake shares of Aurora Innovation by 8.4% during the fourth quarter. Durable Capital Partners LP now owns 12,757,155 shares of the company's stock, valued at $80 million, 370,000, 80 million and $370,000 after purchasing an additional 986,475 shares in the last quarter. 44.71% of the stock is currently owned by institutional investors. So I mean, all these investors, all these investment firms, all these people with the big money, they're all investing into this what? Aurora, which is what? A self-driving company. Self-driving technology company, which means what? All these companies revolving around transportation and cars are going to start using this technology to where what? They're going to cut out humans driving. And this looks a lot like what happened in iRobot with Will Smith. Watch the movie iRobot with Will Smith. Driverless cars. You had the car drove itself while you're in it. It says Aurora Innovation stock traded down 0.3 cents during midday trading on Tuesday, reaching $6.25. 24,827,653 shares of the stock traded hands, compared to its average volume of 13,201,488. The stock has a market capitalization of $10.88 billion of a PE ratio of -13.30 and a beta of 2.76. I don't really know what that stuff means. It says Aurora Innovation Inc. has a 12-month low of, see, this is going into the, it's really, I mean, you know, oh, so now they're saying you should invest in it. Yeah, whatever. I mean, if you want to read this, if you're into that investment stuff, I pretty much got all of, you know, the good stuff of it, because basically all these companies now, hold up. We're going to go into what Aurora is. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a person. They got a chick. Okay, here we go. Now, this is an AI overview of Aurora Innovation. So it says Aurora Innovation is a self-driving technology company. They have developed the Aurora Driver, a system designed to be integrated into various vehicles for autonomous driving, including trucks, which I believe they have this is the company that has the first driverless truck on the road in Texas that did loads of cargo. It says Aurora has become the first company to operate a commercial driverless trucking service on public roads in the U.S. It says Aurora focuses on developing and deploying self-driving technology, particularly for commercial applications like freight trucking. Aurora Drive, it says this is their core technology, a platform that combines software, hardware, and data services to enable autonomous vehicle operation. Aurora has successfully launched a commercial driverless trucking service, making them the first company to do so on public roads in the U.S. Founded in 2017, Aurora is led by Chris Hermson, a former CTO of Google's self-driving team. It says Aurora has partnered with various industry leaders in freight and logistics, including FedEx, Volvo Trucks, and Uber Freight. Aurora Innovation Inc. is a publicly traded company with the ticker symbol R. See that? Self-driving, Uber, FedEx, all major players. And hold on, let's go into the scripture, because now that's going into how grinding is going to cease. And if you want to get technical, also this is also part of the beast system. Hold on, let me get that. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 3. I'm going to read the King James and NLT. So in verse 3 it says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble," which are all these investors and these people all into the economic stuff. And then people have been taught for a long time now that there's going to be an economic collapse. There's going to be a financial collapse. And it says it's going to be worse than what happened in 2008. And it says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Now we go into NLT, it says, "Remember him before your legs, the guards of your house start to tremble." What? And this Esau, when the keepers of the house being this financial system, and Esau having all these, what do they call them? These stockbrokers, these traders, all these people, whatever title they have in this financial world that observe these things and report on these things. People like a Market Watch, with the big hoodie, all these New York Wall Street Journal, all these people that's in this world have been saying, look, expect. Oh, you even had the CEO JP Morgan say what there's going to be an economic collapse. Warren Buffett, all these people that's in the know about the financial world are all talking about a collapse happening within a short amount of time. So that means it real soon. Don't know when. All right. So it says before tremble. It says, "And before your shoulders and strong men stoop. Remember him before your teeth." Before your teeth, it said, "Your few remaining servants stop grinding, and before your eyes, the women looking through the window see dimly." So what said? Your remaining servants. The grinders are few. And as they continue to break down the system and do all this revamping with all this AI and automated, that's going to cause people what? Loss. It's going to cause more and more loss of jobs. Because if you talk about driverless things, that means what? No more. That means no more CDLs. No more truck drivers make this shit go round and round. And just like that, and they say they moving quick. All these companies are jumping right in with this Aurora, this self-driving technology company, Aurora Innovation, and it's gonna cause what? People to lose their jobs. And you start with the truck drivers. We started with the truck drivers. You start with the truck drivers. Everybody's fucked. And like I said, I reiterate again. Elon Musk said 80% of the workforce cut. 80%. 80%. They're not going to need the use for humans to do a lot of tasks that humans are doing now. They're going to give it off to the machines. Automated shit, AI shit. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 4. I'm going to read the NLT because I like the NLT one better. It says, "Remember him," which is Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. "Remember him before the door to life's opportunities is closed and the sound of work fades." Now hold up. Remember him before the door to life's opportunities is closed. So the Lord been telling the prophets, the Lord been had the prophets on the highways and byways telling people like, yo, it's going to be a time where people are going to start losing their jobs. And they're using it through their technology, through this AI, through this automated system, these automated systems. Aurora, self-driving trucks, self-driving vehicles. You got Uber down with it. You got Toyota just bought stocks. Toyota, that's the title, Toyota. And they already have a truck on the road right now in the United States. Talk about what's going on. What's going on? And as time goes on, they're gonna get more and more in the flow of this, on the flow of this. And that's gonna be what? That's when people gonna start losing their jobs. We're gonna start with the small companies, these small truck companies coming with a little bit of trucks. They coming for everybody. 80% of the workforce gone. Just like that. AI do things cheaper, better, and faster. So yeah, so it's Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 4, it says, remember him before the door to life's opportunities is closed and the sound of work fades. And that's what's happening right now with all this AI automated stuff. The sound of work is fading. And we're going to keep getting into it. We're going to keep bringing this out through the spirit and power of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. This place is done. This place is cooked. What purpose is people going to have if they don't have no work? That's all people know. And they're about to edge that out. And then it's just going to what? Bringing the universal basic income. And then also bringing what? The MOTB. That's where this is all headed. It's all headed towards that. This is the final stage. This is the last bit of prophecies before Esau's kingdom goes down. Before Yahawah sends Yahawashi back to destroy these devils and their kingdom and put these heathens in captivity. All this war stuff happening. All this exposure happening in Hollywood. The whole shit with Diddy. All these things take. The Lord said what? Hold up. Get that real quick. Everything's being exposed, and now Esau, being that he's being more and more exposed, he's being more and more blatant with his bullshit. And saying, this is what we're doing here, this is what we're doing here. Now you got Donald Trump talking about a whole golden dome just in case of a missile attack from the enemies. But I thought everything was good. I thought you had a nice ocean that protect you from everything. Remember what Zelensky told Trump? I forgot what he said. You don't feel it now, but you will feel it later. Now you talk about spending hundreds of billions of dollars to build a golden dome to protect American soil from a threat of a missile attack from the enemies. But yet you over there on the other parts of the world attacking people. So now we in what? This is World War II. It's World War II. This is World War III. This is World War III boiling as we speak every day. Along with the MOTB prophecy, along with the beast system, along with Jacob trouble, along with the grinding season, all these things, the storms. There's the storms. You just had a great crazy storm that just destroyed parts of the Midwest. You had China. You had China telling the Chinese people that's citizens in Israel to evacuate. What's really going on? What's about to happen? America's about to be destroyed. Esau's about to be destroyed. Esau's about to be taken out of rulership. Now that Esau's being exposed, now the Lord got everybody on his neck. And Satan's house divided amongst themselves. How shall this kingdom stand? You got America supposedly beefing with the small hats. You got what it said. Russia said our biggest enemy is America, Germany, and France, which are other Edomites, other European countries, so-called white people. Come on. But so this is Yahawashi's words. Actually, so this is the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 2. And it says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. And you go into NLT, it says, the time is coming, and the time is coming every day. The time is coming when everything that is covered up will be revealed, and all that is secret will be made known to all. Will be made known to all. Everybody's gonna find out what Esau really been doing this whole time. Now he's exposing himself. Now you got things coming out with the whole $21 trillion that's been spent to build an underground bunker society with a transportation system underground under America throughout the earth. Their plans with how they really are going to treat people. The whole thing with the ICE, the deportations, the cruel wrath. All these things are happening right now, and they're all happening quickly. Because of all the plans of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI from the beginning. The Lord said, what? I declared the end from the beginning. This is all what the Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI ordained in the first place. And it's not going to stop. It's only going to get worse and worse until America is no more. All right? Verse 3 of Luke chapter 12, it says, this is King James, it says, therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, And that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetop. And we go into NLT, it says, whatever you have said in the dark will be heard in the light. And what you have whispered behind closed doors will be shouted. All these secret councils, whether it be amongst Israelites, that's amongst Israel that's been talking shit about the prophets, these heathens, these Edomites, everything that's been spoken against what? The basically against the Lord and his men, is all gonna come to light. And all the secrets that Esau's had throughout all these years. We're still waiting for the Epstein list, by the way. But and then you got this whole thing with, like I said, going back to Diddy, all his shit's being exposed. So if he's being exposed, he's a poster child right now for Hollywood, in my opinion, and the music industry. All y'all motherfuckers all party together. So now it's all coming out the kind of shit y'all into and the kind of fugazing, the shenanigans y'all been into for all these years, for 20 plus years. Now it's all being exposed. And they can't come back from this. Diddy, all these motherfuckers, you're not gonna be able to come back from this. Yeah, you're gonna be around. But now everything with Hollywood and everything with the music industry is all tarnished. Diddy was a major figure throughout the whole music industry. So if it's him, it wasn't just him, R. Kelly. So now everything's being exposed, which meant we're at the end. And it's the time coming that YAHAWASHI was talking about, who the world envy called Jesus Christ. When he was talking about things being exposed, he was talking about this time that we in now. But yeah, man, that's it. So Aurora, self-driving, yo, get rid of the human. The sound of work is fading every day. And as they get more and more with this AI, automated stuff, I got a transportation job. And I'm in a Toyota. This is actually a Toyota I'm in. So Toyota just bought major figures with this Aurora, this self-driving technology company, man. And so did Uber, so did FedEx. So you have UPS next, Lyft next. You're going to have anything that's in transportation is going to do it. So, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostles of Israel, a.k.a. the Apostles of Great Millstone, and peace of love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom.